and welcome to Queensland Weekender, and welcome to Castle Hill in Townsville.
We've caught it on a bit of an overcast day, but it's still such a nice spot to come up here and get a perspective of where you are in the world.
Although we'd love to stay and soak up the stunning view, this is just the beginning, because this trip we're heading west. Come on.
We're saying so long to the wet weather and heading on a camping trip to sunny outback Queensland.
Now, we did say camping, but what we should have mentioned is that this isn't just any old camping trip. Check this out.
Oh, come on, jump in. Let's go.
Oh yeah. This is the Euro Deluxe, our travelling tent for the next few days.
And the best part is, when your tent has wheels, the world is your oyster. We're clocking up the Ks as we head to Winton for one of Queensland's quirkiest festivals, the Outback Festival.
If you do it in a day, the drive from Townsville to Winton is about 7 hours. But we're the kind of blokes that like to take the scenic route, so we've planned a few stops along the way.
First up, Charters Towers. It's about an hour and a half from Townsville. If you ask me, that's plenty of time to get a good road trip playlist going. That's the way it's gonna be, little darling. We'll go riding on the horses, yeah. And I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 miles. Mate, I know we've been driving for a while, but am I seeing things, or is that an oasis?
Sure is. Wheel on in and they'll do us for the night.
You!
Aussie Outback Oasis. We don't need a cabin. Ours is on wheels. For travelling motorhomes like us, there are powered and unpowered sites available. And for those who need a cabin, there are a range of self-catered rooms to choose from. Not to mention plenty of activities for the kids.
Well, it's not a bad way to end the day, is it?
Oh, I've certainly had worse, that's for sure.
The best part is, the bed's only just a few steps away.
Very true. I'm just going to sit back and enjoy this bit of quiet. A new day brings new adventure. And of course, breakfast. Beautiful.
Now that we're fueled up, it's time to explore. Charters Towers is about 130 k's southwest of Townsville. It's not quite the deep south or the wild west, but if you veer off the beaten track, you'll come across a place that is all of the above. Okay, Mick, how are you?
Hey, how you going,
Oh,
boy?
don't drop that.
Meet Michael and Linda Bethel, who run Texas Longhorn Wagon Tours and Safaris.
This is Linda and I, our little bit of Queensland paradise at Learton Park.
It's also home to Australia's largest herd of full-blood Texas Longhorn cattle. And after our Aussie welcome of Billy T and Damper, it's time to check these Texans out.
Whoop. There he is, the big fella. Now, that's JR.
JR isn't any old Texas Longhorn. He holds the 2013 Guinness World Record for the longest horns, measuring more than 3 metres tip to tip. But he isn't the only impressive beast around here.
This cow here is the longest horned cow in Australia. Now, the old bloke lying down over there next to him, that's our heaviest Texas Longhorn, and he's got probably the best shaped horns out of all our Texas Longhorns. These are not even 2 years old, so you can imagine how big their horns are going to be when they're fully mature.
So how many head of cattle do you have here?
We run about 100 head, and sort of the number of cattle we run is always determined by the climatic conditions, or the season that we're having.
Well, Mick, this certainly isn't something that people can come and see every day. What do you think that they'd like the most about the whole experience?
Of course, it's the Texas Longhorns that draw people in here, but when they get here, they find out there's more to it than just Texas Longhorns. You know, we make it into an experience, an enjoyable, fun experience.
You not only meet the Longhorns on mixed tours, There's also the chance to learn about the art of saddlery. So what is it that keeps your passion alive doing this for a job every day?
Well, it's not really like a job, see? It's, you know, the old saying, you know, if you do what you love and love what you do, you don't have to work a day in your life. So I honestly mean that.
Stick around because after the break,
Our journey's heading even further west.
come on, let's go.
Our journey from Townsville to the Outback Festival in Winton has brought us to the town of Hughenden. She's pretty much smack bang in the middle of central Queensland, with a history dating back 100 million years ago, dinosaur era. Whoa, check this out.
She's pretty impressive, but that's not why we're here. Come on. This old fella is on display at the Flinders Discovery Centre. They estimate it's around 100 million years old, but it's not the only thing that's ancient around here. The landscapes go back millions of years too. A great example is about an hour out of town, and Chanel has offered to take us there.
Chanel.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, Cody. Welcome to Hughenden.
We're heading to north of Hughenden, a place that's well worth the visit.
Oh, how stunning is this?
Wow, that is something pretty special, isn't it?
It's massive. This is Porcupine Gorge, known to some as Australia's Little Grand Canyon. I can see why they call it that. Stunning.
The view from up here is phenomenal, but Chanel tells us it gets even better down below.
Not far now, boys. We're nearly to the end.
Oh, can't wait. There are 2 self-guided tracks through the gorge, but nothing beats having a local show you around. So if I was a tourist coming through Hughenden, my first stop would be at you guys at the Discovery Centre.
Yes, because if you come into us, we'll give you all the information you need to see our town, such as our hot spots in our town map and our points of interest. It leads you to the gorge. There's lovely little spots to stop and look and just get the feel of how we live and what we like in our heritage.
It's not long till we've reached the bottom.
Geez, who needs to travel to Egypt to spot a pyramid? It was 280 million years ago that this pyramid was actually... Cody! Are you right? I'm coming! It's not that deep. Get back into it.
Oh, yeah, no worries. Just help a brother out.
Jokes aside, this place is something special. Easy to see why Chanel has been coming here since she was a kid.
We used to drive past and stop while you were going to check our cows, which was north of here, and you'd stop in and have a look. And so you've sort of known the one who was here all the time, but you didn't realise you were sitting on something so spectacular.
It's good that everyone can come down and actually experience this for themselves.
Oh yeah, it don't matter how old you are, as long as you're okay to get up and down, you're fine. There's plenty of areas to take a seat and just to sit here and look at it and look at the beauty and the colour. The pictures don't do it justice. They never will. Even in drought, she's beautiful and...
That is exactly right. If you want to make a trip to this beautiful part of the world, there are plenty of spots to overnight. Alan Terry Caravan Park have caravan and camping sites available, or you can choose to stay in one of their air-conditioned cabins. And when you're out back, a cool place to stay is a bonus.
After the break, we pick up and move to the town of Winton, where we trade one beautiful national park for another.
The outback town of Winton is located in central Western Queensland, and with only a small population, it's usually pretty quiet around these parts.
But when September comes around, little old Winton comes to life.
Welcome to Winton!
Winton's Outback Festival is one of Australia's quirkiest, luring visitors from all over Australia and overseas since 1972.
It's thanks to people like Robin Stevens who help organise the festival.
I love it. I love a challenge, and it's a damn challenge putting this event on where we live out here.
It may be hard work, but it certainly pays off.
What this event does for this town is unbelievable, and we need these type of events to keep small towns like this flowing. It's not really only Winton that's going to be generating this income. These people have got to drive. They've got to come to this town. They've got to drive up the Matilda Highway, or they come in over the Overlanders Way, or they come in any byway that comes into here. So everyone gets a bite of the cherry.
And when they get here, there's something for everyone.
It's a family festival, and it's suited for all ages, right from your 5-year-olds up to your 90-year-olds, no matter what you want to do. The festival has grown and grown and grown. We probably created a monster, and now we can't hold its tail.
There is plenty of action to get involved with on the ground, but that's not where it stops.
If you'd like to see the outback from above, then Elite Aviation Services run regular flights throughout the festival.
There's something to be said for boys and their toys, so we're trading in the chopper to make a childhood dream of mine come true.
Yeah, good thing.
Okay, mate.
Good going, right?
Yeah, let's do it.
Good racing, mate.
But first, we've got to look the part. Oh, how good is this? From dusty and dirty to all scrubbed up for dinner. The Sunset Charity Dinner has been the major fundraising activity of the Outback Festival, showing this small town's commitment to its fellow Australians.
This year we've got the delightful Australian country music singer Tanya Kernaghan as MC.
They say that out of adversity comes creativity, and that's exactly what's happening this evening.
Tonight's event raises funds for Heart of Australia, which provides cardiac services to remote rural communities.
You know, people say, oh, it's in the middle of nowhere, but believe me, out here in Winton and Longreach and this great part of Australia, I call it the middle of everywhere. And the people are wonderful. They make you feel so welcome when you come here. And, you know, whether it's drought or pouring rain, it doesn't matter what season it is, everyone will welcome you with open arms.
To encourage diners to dig deep, the evening features entertainment, including a heart-tugging reenactment of the charge of the Light Horse Brigade.
There's a lot of history when it comes to the military here in Winton. Over 500 locals came from this area to fight in World War I, and a lot of them enlisted in the Light Horse Brigade. So that's why we had this wonderful reenactment here tonight, and there was over 100 horses participating from all over Queensland and some from New South Wales as well.
Love those horses. I bet a few of them would romp home in the Melbourne Cup. And it seems little old Winton has welcomed horse racing's premier prize to tonight's dinner.
Let's see if we can wrestle it off. Racing commentator Greg Miles. It's clearly the People Cup because there's been a line for as far as the eye can see here, just to get a photo with it.
Yep, and everywhere we've gone with it on this leg, around the Barcaldine district and Longreach and here in Winton, it's been exactly the same. And you see people saying, is that really the cup? And I said, that's the one. That's the one for the first Tuesday in November.
I didn't believe it until they handed me this glove to hold it, and I was like,
yeah, it's a beauty. You better hold it. There.
oh,
There you go.
oh. This is what victory feels like. This will be the Dunny Derby tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
This is the trophy ride, isn't it?
Right, yeah. That's worth 200 grand. I've got to get that back to
200.
Melbourne.
Oh, gee, 200 grand.
Jeez,
Why would
kid.
you let me touch that?
Well, we've had a great night for an even better cause.
Well, we're going to have an early one tonight because we have got a big day ahead of us tomorrow.
See you after the break.
just had the worst dream. I thought we were back on the tools.
Mate, we are. Today's a dunny derby. We got a dunny to build.
Oh,
Get up, you're running late. One of the big events at the Outback Festival is the Australian Dunny Derby. And we're rolling up to compete. Now, we couldn't tow an outhouse from Townsville, so a DIY dunny will have to do.
hey, how are ya?
Not bad, mate.
There you go, Luke.
Hey, Cody.
Cody, how are you guys?
Yeah,
what are you
good.
chasing?
Just some tools if we can borrow some.
What do you want to build a dunny?
That's him. The word on the street is that Bill is the man to see for some tools.
Don't forget, boys, they're boomerangs.
Yeah, we'll bring them back to you.
Just a few more things to get the job done. Let's go.
You may need this one, Cody.
Oh, this is going to be perfect. I can see it now. There you go. Yep. Now go up a little bit. Yeah, perfect. Yep. Perfect. Yep.
Now, fine. Just put this up here. Come on.
Bit of air and we'll be good to go. Oh, amazing what a bit of air can do.
You can change a whole job.
Nice work.
Now for the final touches. Wait here.
You reckon there?
Yep. Beautiful. Just 2-ply guys, Queensland Weekender. Now that our DIY job is done, it's time to show off the outhouse. Thanks for your help.
Catch you later, Bill. Thank you, mate.
You have a good day. Tell you what, I'm not doing this all day. We've got to find some more teammates before this.
Oh, come on, ease up a bit.
Is it bad I'm puffing already?
Time to call for help. But it looks like Luke's beat me to it.
See, mate, I brought some reinforcements.
Oh, you bought the heat?
Oh, yeah? Yep. I rounded up a few of the boys from the Brisbane Heat.
Come on, let's go get some costumes. Come on.
It might not be cricket, but we need all the help we can get.
Righto, we got to look for something, I think, workwear. With the 2-ply guys, we're a hard-working team. Suit coats. Oh, high-vis, guys. Perfect. Grab one, pass it along.
There you go. Lovely.
Oh, wait up with short one.
Oh, no worries, mate. I got one over here. Orange, isn't it?
Yep, perfect.
Yep.
Lifesaver.
I've got you sorted. Our Outback journey has been leading to this moment. Time to prove our manly strength. Well, most of us anyway.
When you said orange, I didn't think you meant a dress.
It had to be one of us, mate, and I'm happy it's you.
You look good.
At least I got the pins. A weigh-in, a warm-up, and it's time to give this course a crack.
And our Auckland Racing of the 2017 World Time Australian Dunny Derby. Thanks to center of the team, Johnny. Trump dumpster. The Trump dumpster is taking over the 2-ply guys. The Trump dumpster. It looks like it's going to win this. It's time to go for it.
Good work.
We didn't win, but at least we placed number 2. Good work, lads.
I feel great. Let's go again, hey? Winton's Outback Festival is a whole lot of fun. Catch it again in 2019. Accommodation is already selling out, so make sure you get in soon. Or you could choose to organise your accommodation on wheels like we did. Apollo Motorhomes have a great deal for Queensland Weekender viewers. Head to our website for all the details.
More weekend ideas can be found on our website. You can also keep up with our travels on Facebook and Instagram. Queensland.com and the Queensland Rail Travel websites are also worth a look.
Well, what a great way to end a cracker of a festival. A bunch of great people having fun, watching that beautiful sunset.
I can't believe our trip out back has come to an end. I'm sad to see it happen, but I've had a great time. I've met some awesome people and seen some incredible country. Till next time, tooroo.